Hey, what's up everybody? KrakenNull here, and today I'm bringing you another Wong deck, but this deck is a little more pull 3 heavy, and with the addition of Black Panther, we were able to play this deck instead of putting the Gomorrah there. Myself and Dunkoro have been working on this deck for upwards to like 2 weeks. He came up with the initial idea, and we've been kind of tweaking it for the past couple weeks, and we were running Gomorrah in spot of where Black Panther is now. But all in all, we came to the conclusion that this was going to be the best Black Panther shell, while not doing the full focus with like the Forges and the Nikiyas to buff up Black Panther. We're going for more consistency here. So the keys to this deck, first we have Electro. Electro is what's going to help you ramp into your fives and your sixes. As you can tell, this deck is a little topsy-turvy, which it has a higher CMC compared to most decks that want to curve out. This deck is skipping ones and two and going straight into your threes forward. Thor is a backup plan in case we have not drawn our Electro in time. We're able to play Thor, and then we can also curve out into Wong and do like your typical Wong Tiger Odin with hoping to draw your hammer kind of on top of the Wong lane as well. Jubilee. This is probably the best Jubilee deck I've played since beta because she doesn't really have a bad hit. The only thing I can think of right off the top of my head is Shang-Chi right now, which I'll get to him in a minute. He is a flex spot. But that's probably the worst hit in the deck. You actually don't mind even if you go 4 into Electro, because then you're going immediately into 6 into 6 on 5 and 6. Wong is very, very important in this deck. However, it is not a Wong deck per se. You can miss Wong and still really pop off in this deck. But however, yeah, he will double your own reveals. Shang-Chi is a flex spot in the deck. This could be Enchantress, it can be Shang-Chi, it could be Morph, because if you're going to be running into a ton of mirrors, you could be playing Morph right now, which is going to copy a card from your opponent's hand. So if you're running into a lot of players playing like big decks, a lot of top end decks like this, Morph isn't a bad turn 3, especially if you've missed like on your Electro and Thor. You could always hit like a Panther or a Leader or a Doom or an Odin, just something in their hand, you know? White Tiger is part of, the Wong Tiger Odin combo, putting 7 Tigers out on the board. Great card. Even if the Cosmos are out heavy for this deck, you can still play this in like another lane away from your Wong, and it's still decent value. Devil Dinosaur, you're typically going to have this as a 5/13. You might have it as a 5/11 as worst case scenario, because your curve is so top heavy that you're not dumping your cards out. Really good 5-drop. Black Panther, new card on reveal, double its power. So if you play this in your Wong lane, you're going from 4 power immediately to 8, and then you're going up to 16 on the turn that you play it. So you're typically wanting to aim for Wong. However, you can miss your Wong, still play this on 5, and then you could, if you've been winning one of your other lanes, you could just re-trigger it with Odin, or even without Wong, you can lay a Zola on it, and then your 16 will go into 32 and 32. Next card up, of course, we just talked about. Zola will destroy a random friendly card at that location and put it in your other locations. So on top of a Wong, this is going to destroy both Wong and Panther. You don't want to play anything else in the Wong lane if you know that that's your line. You could high roll and hit Wong first, and then that'll go 16 into 32, and then 32 into 64. If you do it in the reverse order and it pulls Panther first and then Wong, it's fine. It's still a 32. Leader. Also back on Zola for a second. A line is also Dino. You could also Dino as a 5/13, and then you can go ahead and like Dino or Zola the Dino also into 2 separate lanes, kind of the same line you'd want to take for the Panther. You don't need the Wong for that one, but that one will allow you to like sneak over into Sanctum Sanctorum or Luke's Bar or some of the other ones that you have a hard time getting into. Leader is another one of the flex slots along with Shang-Chi. This one, I'm running it right now because I am running into some mirrors, and I am running into like some of the Death Wave or the Bayro decks, the Death Wave with Arrow. This allows me to play like the Leader on my Wong lane, and then I get 2 arrows or 2 magnetos or 2 deaths, and whatever they play. Or if I'm playing like against a mirror style deck and I maybe have missed my Odin, missed my Doom, something around that, I can play leader on top of Wong and I get 2 copies. So I might hit their Odin that I didn't get, and you know, all sorts of crazy things can happen. I've missed a game where I didn't get my Zola, so I played my leader and it hit the Zola, which hit the Panther, hit the Wong, did the combo without needing to draw. And then Doom, fantastic card for this deck. You just play it on top of your Wong. You send, you'll be, if you ramp into it, of course you'll send 5 Doom buffs for 15 power, and then if you Odin on top of it, you'll get to play or send 4 more over. And then Odin, of course, play it on top of your Wong lane, and then you'll re-trigger everything again. That's kind of how you get like the 7 tigers, or you'll get the 4 more Doom bots. And then also you can re-trigger your Black Panther. Let's say you're winning potentially one of the other lanes. You got your hammer going, and you got your Black Panther on top of your wall. You can also always just like hammer Odin in that lane, and you should be winning your Thor lane plus your Panther lane. So all right, let's get into some games. All right, let's see who we got here. We got Honest Auditor. So we have our Electro into Wong. Okay, Double Dinosaur, that's not too bad. We probably won't play on Strange Academy. Actually, we could now. We don't really mind because we got Bifrost. So we did our typical first 1 through 2 because we don't have anything to play. We did draw one of our 3s. Electro. I'm actually okay with this because now we'll have more energy. Not that we care, but that does help us in case we don't do our Wong. Okay, Nakia. So that buffs their frontmost hands. Let's see, now we'll probably play our Wong. We could play our Doom if we draw like a Doom. We played a Zola. What do we think they're gonna play? I kinda wanna play Leader, but I am gonna just play Wong. Because everything's gonna slide right, and we haven't played anything, so we'll have this lane open. Now we're kind of hoping to draw our. Okay, they're gonna go for like a massive Panther, maybe. We need Doom right here, I think. Tiger's fine. Tiger's actually good. We'll snap on that. Snap on Tiger, because now we have Odin, so we'll be full on tigers for sure. We can also Shang-Chi if they do like a massive tiger. What in God's name are they doing? Oh, we're probably gonna get clogged up over here because of our Strange Academy. Yeah. So now we probably just play Leader here. We play Leader because we're winning here, so they have to win there. They could play a Doom, but then we would not get the Doom. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's left in our deck? We've got Doom, Panther, Thor. What do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. This is 12. This does not beat a Doom or a Tiger. I think we just play Leader. Tiger. That could do it. Yep, that does it. Alright, well, was not expecting that. On to the next one. Topsy-turvy. Who we got next? Keltran. Thanos was right. Love the title. Alright. Here. Boom. Okay. we'll be able to play our Thor next turn into our Wong. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll play our Thor here.
Face the might of Asgard! Mjolnir!
Play Thor. Let's see, we'll play our Wong next. After turn 4, it's gonna slide. I don't really want Thor to be there. I kind of want to just Jubilee. We'll see what happens. We might hit Odin, we might hit Doom. Okay, but everything's gonna slide. So we're maxed out over here. Our Thor and our Jubilee is what's gonna slide. We have priority, so we can't do anything about that. Let's play our Wong here, because then our Wong will slide over with our Doombot. We really need to draw our Tiger? Or I mean our, that's actually really good for us. Now we can kill this. We don't mind, we could Shang-Chi. They're probably gonna Enchantress us, which is fine. Tiger over. We have another turn to draw our hammer now. We can always hammer Odin here. It's probably getting too late to snap, but I think I know I can kill this rescue.
Oh, snap!
Let's Panther here. We know we can always Shang-Chi on the right-hand side if we need to. $17, we're up here. We'd really like to draw our hammer. We could always hammer plus Shang-Chi if need be. 12. They probably also have a Shang-Chi, just FYI. Yeah, Enchantress is whatever. So let's say they... Okay, that's really good for us. I think we're going with the Shang-Chi Mjolnir line, because that will bring us up here, and that will also get rid of this, so even if this is... Yeah, we're good. This should be good. And they're probably going to Shang-Chi that Black Panther. We could always like Odin on top of Mjolnir, but that's kind of overkill.
Opponent snapped!
Ah. They think they have it because they can Shang plus something? They don't have anything to do on the right-hand side. Do they Shang-Chi our mid?
Mjolnir! To me!
I'm curious. Ah, they Shang-Chi our mid. So what's over here on the right-hand side? Demon? Oh, that's a tie? So I think we win on tiebreakers there, yeah.
Victory!
So a loss into a win, that's fine. Loss into a win, we're good, we're good. It's a very swingy deck to play, if I'm being completely honest. This deck, though, is very powerful. With Keltron. Keltron knows what we're up to now. We know what they're up to. They're playing Torkin's like Magic and Carnage deck. So we can expect Enchantresses and Shang-Chis. That was really ballsy for them to go Shang-Chi mid, just assuming that we were gonna hit our hammer. I guess if we didn't hit our hammer, they won still. That lane. Mojo World. We didn't hit our 3-drop. It's pretty unfortunate. I have a feeling they're gonna go like Enchantress right here next turn. We'll go Wong. They're gonna have priority. But we'll still be able to double Tiger. Rescue, so they're gonna play magic on this. Now they can't Enchantress us. They don't play Professor X. They're gonna magic over here, which is fine. We're probably gonna be able to take Mojo World just on power. Yep. Jotunheim's good. They've already taken -1 point there for their Jotun. And then 3, and then 4. Cool. Now... Oh, now we just Black Panther. Do we Black Panther? I think we do, because then next turn we just Odin. Even if the Enchantress is here, we don't care. I don't care. We're gonna have to Enchantress right there. But we're up.
Enchantress.
We're way up.
Enchantress.
So now we just play Doom. We can play Odin, which will trigger. It'll trigger again, which goes Doom. Okay, actually, Odin's better here. I want to snap again, because it's gonna go 7-7-7-7. Even if they Shang-Chi mid, we are good to go. What if they play Shang-Chi? So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're still at 11. This is very screenshotable.
Wakanda forever!
I don't even know what's happening. Woo. Thank you, Kiltron, for staying in. I appreciate it. That is a 1024 Black Panther. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, next up, let's see who we get. We probably should have waited a couple seconds to make sure we don't get Kiltron again. Alright, we got Nana. Nana! That's really good if we draw our Electro, because his ongoing will trigger, but his own reveal will trigger, giving us the extra energy, but his ongoing will not stay active. Ant-Man lately has led me to believe I'm playing against Armor, Ant-Man, Cosmo is probably coming up over here, if I had to guess. Okay, now everything's gonna slide. I'll play a Thor. I kind of want to play Thor here, because they're probably gonna save in Cosmo here, if I had to guess.
Avengers!
This is definitely feeling like Spectrum Destroyer. Mjolnir to me. He or she could play Professor X here. We really bombed out here. We didn't draw a 4 either. We've only got Jubilee, Wong, Shang-Chi, but not hitting one feels really bad. Yeah, no, everything's gonna slide. I'm assuming a Professor X is coming here, so I kind of want to Black Panther. And then I almost fully expect this goes up to 8, 11. Yeah, that's a Cosmo. Yeah, that's it. That's kind of what we expected. Now, can we still win? Let's say they Destroyer here. That's another 16. What does this do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. That doesn't do it. This brings us to 15, 20, 15, 20, 23 to their Yeah, that's not gonna do it either. We could play a leader and a. Hold on, yeah. Play leader here, this here, and then that gives us the destroyer without the trigger. Plus our Thor is bigger. The only way this doesn't work is if it's a Spectrum. Ooh, it's an Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I think that still does it.
I am Iron
That
Man.
brings us up to 20 plus the Mjolnir hit, and then the triggers from your
to
item.
me!
Nice! What a crazy win. I think our permutations there, even though it took me a while to get there, leader was the good play just because the Cosmo actually, because our destroyer plus the trigger on the Thor would have won. If we didn't have our hammer, that's a retreat. All right. Ooh, getting some boosters. Win a location with 20 more power. We're almost done there. So we're saving up some more of our 50 chests in our season cash. That way we can do another video. That last video hit like 22k. Okay, we hit our Electro, which immediately can let us play a Dino into Doom into Odin, if need be. So we'll probably play Electro here. Never mind, we'll play Electro here. Huh, what are they playing? Play Electro into Dino. Dino. That means if they want to Shang-Chi it, they have to do it next turn. And then we go Jessica Jones. Okay, wow. We're snapping off of that. We're just gonna play our Doom into our Odin, and that'll give us 8 here, which isn't winning in the face of a Jessica Jones. But even if they Shang-Chi right now, we still win here. So they need a way to kill this. So
Opponent snapped.
let's say they play something Killmonger, which brings that up to only 4, 5, 6 because of this. Blue Marble. That goes a 9. That doesn't win because we go up to 10. Curious. Very curious. I was really expecting them to play something to kill this Nova and try to like buff this lane and buff their Shang-Chi.
Victory!
But we'll take the 8 cubes. Thank you very much. Flash Potato. And collect that quest. Alright, that's going to go ahead and end the video. I don't want to get this one too long. We're already hitting about 17 minutes and 23 seconds. I know that first one was a loss, I believe, but then as you saw, we hit some back-to-back-to-back-to-back bangers. This deck is very strong. As you can tell, it has a ton of permutations to go through. It's almost mind-boggling. It's like playing Move almost because you have so many lines. Even when we didn't draw our 3 drops, you can see that we sometimes can just go 4, 5, 6 and win the game. It's kind of absurd how much power lies in this deck, and it's kind of unconventional in deck building because you kind of feel like you want to curve out 1 through 6 in case you have, you know, some cheat cards in some other decks like Jubilee or Wong, even without having like the Electro ramp. But just being able to go 3 into 5 into 6 into 6 is extremely powerful in this game. And we did get to show off with Black Panther. We got that like 1024 Black Panther was pretty sweet. Keltron, I thank you for allowing us to do our thing there. But that was a upgraded version on what I would consider the best pull 3 Black Panther and Wong deck, if you want me to be completely honest. It's not exactly a Wong deck, as you can see, but when you draw your Wong, it's great. This is the other version that this deck kind of built off of, but this is a more curve-out Wong deck. But in my opinion, it relies too much on Wong. That's the one that we did in the other video. If you haven't checked it, it'll be up in one of the cards, and go ahead and check that video out. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope you have fun with the Black Panther season, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.